Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Crystal Loves DIY and Furniture Flipping. On today's video, I'm working on a TV console, and it was very time consuming. I had to split this video up into two different videos. So on this video, you'll just see me prepping it, and I hope that you stick around for next week's video when you see the final reveal. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. This next project was a labor of love. I got this TV stand from my next door neighbor when she was moving. So if you're watching, Angela, hi! And I'm finally getting to this project. So as you see, I started off by cleaning it really good with some degreaser. It's really important to clean your wood projects before you start doing any sanding or stripping. In this case, I decided to use some paint stripper, and this was my first time working with it. I did not know how messy it was going to get. I think I had fun with it initially, and then I noticed how much work it was. It was a lot of layers, a lot of sitting and waiting for the stripper to activate, and a lot of scraping, and it was so much gook. I'd work with it again because I think that it helps with the sanding process. I knew that this wasn't solid wood, and I didn't want to be sanding through the veneer, so the stripper was a big help in that way. Adding the saran wrap was just a step that I took in order to make sure that the stripper did not dry out before it was able to penetrate the surface that I was trying to remove. This first layer I let sit for about 15 minutes, and as you can see on that last slide, I read the bottle and it said to sit for about 30 minutes. I was a little restless and I wanted to see if anything was really coming off. And yes, it was coming off, but I did have to go again and add another layer. So moving forward, I did allow everything to sit for about 30 minutes or more, and things just came off a lot better. There was a lot less finish left behind, and it was nasty. It was very nasty. When it was all said and done, I ended up using about 4 layers of stripper for each part of this furniture that I wanted to be stripped. And then I went in with some mineral spirits and a steel wool, and I scrubbed and I scrubbed. This is a very strong product, so if you are using mineral spirits, please just make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area. I was in my garage, and the garage door was up, and I still had to take a couple of breaks. Now, here is where my frustration really kicked in. I knew that I wanted to remove these drawers. I didn't really want to have the drawers and on the finished products. I still don't know, or still didn't know at this point, what I wanted the finished product to be. But I could not for the life of me get these drawers out. I think I took about 30 minutes to try to get them out. Came back again, tried some more to get them out. And I just kept going different angles, trying to get these drawers out. And so frustrating. Okay, I finally got it out. After all the struggle, I was very frustrated, but I finally watched a video on how do you take out drawers with the metal compartment. I don't know really what to call it. And it's just a latch in there on both sides. You lift one up and you pull one down and the drawer comes right out. And I wish I would have watched that video earlier, because the struggle I went through. The struggle. Never again. All right. So after adding the mineral spirits and after a few days, I decided to go ahead and sand this piece just to remove anything that remained from the stripping. When it came to sanding the sides of it, I didn't want to use the hand sander, so I just got a sanding pad and I went over it and sanded it by hand. So with this part, I decided that I wanted to bleach this, make it a little lighter. So I'm using some bleach and a dollar store paintbrush, and we'll see how this turns out. So this is what it looks like after the first coat of bleach. I think it's gotten a little lighter, but I did want it a little lighter. So I went ahead and went in with another coat and I let that sit for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, this is what it looked like. Still very wet. So I just went ahead and let this sit. Okay, it's slowly drying. It's been a couple of hours and it's still not fully dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this dry overnight and see what happens in the morning.